Hey my sweet YouTubers, I'm back trying to make another video. We're gonna do a little something here, and I want to make a little Christmas thing. I know Christmas is over, but life has been hectic and I didn't get to do this when I wanted to, so we get to do it now. Okay, I'm going to be using a napkin, and it says Merry Christmas. I done cut one strip off, and I want to separate this. Let's see, it's right here. You always separate your napkin, so that's what I'm gonna do. Whoops, I don't want to tear it. I hope y'all all had an awesome Christmas. Hope everything was great for y'all. I'm gonna save this and do a little something with it later. Okay, I get this turned over. Now I want to use my scissors, and I want to cut out Merry Christmas. And we're going to use that. And let's see. I want to save this strip down the middle because I might be using it. But we're going to decorate a little thing that says Merry Christmas. We had an episode. One of the reasons why I'm late is, well, my husband he went to work Wednesday night. He left about midnight, but it was Christmas Eve, and we were eating supper at my cousin's house, or should I say nephew's house, sorry. And we got a phone call, and my mom had passed away years ago, and we bought her house from the other children. Like, you know, they took my part off, and I got the house. And anyway, it caught on fire, and we had to rush over there, and the fire trucks and everything, and it's burnt beyond what we're going to be able to fix it. And but one thing I'm so thankful for is the lady that we was letting live there. She was asleep in the bed, and the smoke was filling the house, and her son happened to come home, open the door, and the fire, the smoke, it was just, you know, and it had put her more into a sleep. Not all the way, but, you know, she was, if he wouldn't have come in, it's very possible it could have been a very more tragic. But, so, you know, with my husband having to leave that night, and they put the fire out, and we ended up going home, and an hour or two later, we was called again, and the fire had started back up again. I guess it was smoldering, and it just really was bad. And so that was our Christmas, and I apologize. You know, I know this is a little Christmas thing and that I'm making, and I know that Christmas is over, and y'all probably packing y'all's tree up and all this stuff, but it was just, it's been hectic the last few days with that and some other things going on. So I apologize, but I wanted to make this. I got this napkin at one of our church, ladies church, when we had our Christmas thing with the ladies. And I thought they were pretty, and I got this idea, you know, to make this, and and I wanted to share it with y'all. So I figured that we could, I could sit and talk and make this and see if y'all liked it. And, you know, just using different pieces. Like I said, this is a free napkin that from the church thing. And I think I got a couple others, but I'm only gonna need one for this project. But I think it'd be cute. It won't be long. I'm gonna open my new scissors, and I got different sizes of them, and I won't have to use these big ones no more. Well, I say no more. I might use it sometime, but I'm gonna set this, let's see, right here. So I got me 2 of these. I thought they were pretty. Okay, and I want to make another, I need some more strips on here. And I'm going to cut, let's see. I'm going to cut this strip because we need some strips to put alongside the side of the paper. I hope I'm still in focus with y'all. I wish that we could talk with the voices, you know, like while we worked, like where y'all could say stuff and we could say stuff. That would be so cool. But I know with so many different people that it's probably not feasible, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut a couple of strips inside here also. This napkin, it sure is, it's like stiff and scratchy. When I used one at our banquet one, you know, we also had a banquet and had them also. They're rough. My husband said, man, he said, that's the roughest napkin. He said, they're pretty. They sure are pretty. But I figured, well, I've got a use for them. And that's where I got this. Okay. Let me set that right there. And this here. Now I'm going to divide this one into 2 because I'm wanting 4 of them. Yep. 4 of them. Almost got these cut. There we go. So this is from the napkin, these right here. And then I got these. Now I just made these little trees. And I punched them out. That's my little piece. But I punched them out with my tree punch. And I sprayed it with my glimmer mist that I had made, that I showed y'all in another video. Sprayed the paper, and then I punched it out. I let it dry. I took a brown marker, and I went around it to give it a little definition, and I colored the stem. And then I had some paint that I just put little tiny drops of paint on there. Because if I made all this with y'all, but can you see the glimmer? That's my homemade glimmer mist. Let me see if I can get it up a little bit for y'all. There you go. I hope y'all can see the glimmer. But I made some little Christmas trees. And this one right here, on some of the other videos, I had got that off of a card. So I cut it off the card, and this is one of the things I'm going to use it for. Okay. And we're going to start with, I want to start with the trim. Okay. I want it about about that long, so I'm going to cut it right here. I'll save this little piece for something else later. And let's see here. I'm going to use a Mod Podge. We're going to get a paintbrush. Let's see which one I want. I guess I'll try this one. My son gave me these paintbrushes. I like them. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of this Mod Podge down. Okay, and you get this smeared on. But we had a good Christmas other than that. I mean, we're all safe, and the family's all doing good, and I got to spend time with my children. Now, I would have liked more time with my grandchildren, but they were in different places at different times. Let's see, I need to cut just a little piece more of this off. Okay. Now, soon a piece. Let me get this turned over. Fold it. Have to kind of play with it. Y'all bear with me. Okay. Let me get my little wheel. Uh-oh. Avalanche again. I got too much stuff on my table. My table's not that wide. And I try to put a lot of things handy. But okay. Now, set my paintbrush right there. I guess I can measure it here too, instead of getting in the thing with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right here. Yep. Oh, it's the paper. It's kind of buckling. I always like putting that lid back on it because it doesn't take long for it to dry out and dry up and stop up that little hole, and then you gotta deal with that. Okay. I guess I'm going wacky. I wonder if I dropped it. I had the other piece for... Oh, look at there. Hiding from me. Yep. He's trying to hide from me. Get away. Oh, I almost forgot to separate. Almost forgot. Let me start right about there. Well, a little bit further. There we go. Got us 2 stripes there. I forgot my little rag to wipe my hands. Wonder if I could fit it like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut one little block off, make it fit better. Okay, let's smear this. If y'all hear a little popping in the background, that's my ice maker and my ice box. It makes all kind of noise. It used to not make that noise, but we had to redo our kitchen floor, and we moved the ice box. And ever since we moved it, it's just making weird noises. I mean, just weird. It's kind of startling sometimes, especially at night. Now, like I said, this may not be perfect, but it's a creation, and I enjoy doing it, and that's all that matters. Not a perfectionist. Let's see, I'm gonna cut, I think, one of these off. Make sure I got this page. Okay. And when I finish this one, I want to show y'all another one I made, and hope you like it. I don't know, I call this kind of like art journaling, but maybe that's not the definition to y'all, but it's a little bit different than scrapbooking, kind of like scrapbooking, but you know, I'm not using my pictures right now, but yet, you know, making something, creating something. And when I get finished, I do go over this after a little while with the Mod Podge. Let me come bring it in. I'm kind of getting it crooked. I hope I'm not all up in that camera, y'all. Oops. It's not wanting to get straight for me. Do y'all ever have times like that? I thought I'd cut it enough, but I guess I didn't. I cut it. That's not a problem. For some reason, that one seemed longer. Put a little bit more glue right here. Christmas Day, my daughter was wearing a red flannel shirt, and this part of this napkin reminds me of her shirt. It's pretty. I like the colors. And her mother-in-law came in, and she had a flannel shirt the same color too. They matched. Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna nip just a little bit off right here. Okay. Now, this, like right here. And Merry Christmas to all of y'all. You know, the gifts are nice and they're awesome. But just to say, if you got your family and you got health, food and a home, and God, most of all, got God in your life, that is some of the greatest gifts that you could ever receive at any given time. That's just the whole truth of the matter. And if I had a choice of any gift, you know, that you could think of, I mean, anything, or, you know, you could have God and your family and friends and home and food and fellowship, I would take that above diamond rings or mink coats and all that stuff. That doesn't enthuse me. I'd rather just a simple life. Being with family and God and all those things. I'm going to have to put a little bit more on here because I must have not got far enough. I want it to be stuck. I want it coming up. And plus, I'm going to be going over it in just a minute too. Yep, there's a little bit there. Make it a little bit more. I might have got a little bit too much. Okay. You lift this up. Now, like I said, my husband had to go to work. He didn't get to be home for Christmas. But they fed him good. And he's okay. And we got to talk, so we're blessed with that. Okay. We got that down. Now, let's try for these poinsettias. Let's see how we're going to do this. I think maybe, I think we'll go right there. I think so. Okay. Let me put some on here and paint it with my, spread it around with my paintbrush. And then we'll stick it down. Get it all spread around. Okay. Was it the big one and then the little one? Or was it the little one first? I done got myself confused. I think we're going to do it this way. Now, like I said, this poinsettia piece is off of a card on one of my other videos that I showed y'all I was going to be doing different things with. This is one of the things that I decided to use it for. Trying to get it mashed down. But I thought it was pretty. And I didn't want it on the card. I was going to play with it and do this with it. Okay. Now, we're going to try putting us some little trees down here. I think this time I'm going to put some purple glue. I just thought I'm probably out of range. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I made these little out of some cardstock, sprayed it with glimmer mist, put some little dots of red paint, and colored this and the sides with a marker. Okay. Maybe if I get right here, y'all can see me better. Putting the glue on it. We'll get these little trees put on, and we'll see what it starts looking like. Got another tree. Make like a little tiny forest, I guess you could call it. And give it some color. Oh, I got some very nice gifts. My son got me this beautiful frame. Y'all know I like pink. And it's got little pink jewels on it. And he got me this flower it's like a porcelain flower. And he got me candle and candle holder. It was really nice. And my son-in-law and my daughter, they got me they did extra this year, and he said he was blessed and he wanted to bless us, and I thought that was so sweet. But he bought us the Ring doorbell, and he talked about maybe getting to come and put it up, when he gets a chance. So I'm looking forward to that. That thing does all kind of stuff. And I have to admit, I like electronics. I just do. I'm not a big outdoors person, but I like electronics. And so I'm looking forward to using it. And you can see outside. Even at night you can see outside. And even if you're gone, the way it talks is you'll know. So I think that's just totally cool. I'm like a kid. I'll be glad when it's done. It'll either be him coming and getting it done, or maybe my husband, when he comes in. One or the other. Just wanted to put it over that one a little bit. And let's see. I think I'm going to I got these two more. Just as well use them. while I'm doing this, I want to thank everybody for that has subscribed to me. I'm on 99, y'all. I'm almost to my first 100. I think I'm going to do a little happy dance. I need one more subscriber and I'll have my first 100. I know that probably might sound silly to some of y'all, but I find it fun and exciting, and I can't wait. I don't know, it's just like you know how you set a little millstone, because when I first started, I thought, man, I said, I'm never going to get there. But here we are, about 3.5 months, maybe just a hair more than 3.5 months, and one more and I'll have 100. So I'm excited. I'm like a kid. Oh, I'm like, oh, I got one more subscriber. Oh, one more. And it makes me smile, makes me happy. I like chatting with y'all and being with y'all. I like seeing what y'all make and me sharing also. I'm gonna put it like this. No rhyme or reason. It doesn't have to be a particular way. And it was, like I said, some pieces that I had, and just as well use them. Now these little pieces are not, by no means are they snowflakes. But like I said, you can add different things and it can be weird and unique, and it can be just you. Sometimes I like weird things. So this is not going to be snowflakes. I don't know what you'd call this design, but I thought it was cute. And I like gold. So that's what I'm going with. And dress it up a little bit. Get some of this glue. I might have been out of frame. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead and mash it down. Get me some more purple glue. You'd think it says it dries clear. I'm glad, because that purple is just like, it's purple. Get it mashed down. But I had a little piece of gold cardboard. Got it off of something and I saved it. You see it? It's like a little piece of cardboard. But I like gold, so I'm punching me some of these. I punched some of these to put on here. I just thought it was pretty. No use to let it go to waste. And it just dresses it up some. But going back to the house that we lost, we wasn't living in it at the time. We was letting somebody else live in it. But there's so many memories, y'all, in that house. My mom lived there before she passed away. I lived there as a girl with my mom. And then when I got married, that's where I was pregnant with my daughter and had my daughter and raised my 2 children till they were at least, I don't know, 14, 15, somewhere like that, when we moved here where we're at now. And my son lived there for a while, and my good friend Faith lived there for a while, and It's just so many memories. My grandson had his first birthday party there when he was 1, and I remember, poor baby, he fell and put a big old skin, I think it was on his face. And that's been 15 years ago. But I'm glad that we can still have our memories, even though the building will be gone. I just kind of emotionally hated to see it go. But I'm thankful for as long as we had it and for what it supplied for us. So very thankful. And my husband and I, we lived there, I want to say after my mom passed away. We lived there for about, I'm going to say about 15 years. That's a good while. And it was a very, very old house. But like I said, a little bit of love can change something old into something wonderful. And like I said, I don't need nothing fancy. Like the Bible says, to be content with such things as you have. And all things work together for good. I don't know the reason why, but God knows what's best for us all in all things. As y'all can hear, probably in the background, my dog Dottie is barking. And she doesn't know when to stop sometimes. Okay. Now, I'm going to put some Mod Podge over this. It's not that, like, maybe y'all would... I'm trying to think if I want anything else. What do y'all think? Do you think I don't know what else I could put. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of content with it like it is. Now, I'll probably think of something as I go. Let's see. I think I will. I think I'm going to put... I got a few little diamonds. That might be pretty. I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and use this. And let's put a few diamonds. Y'all know me and bling. I think I might use the Mod Podge. Might have got too much. Now, like I said, I'm going Mod Podge all over this. So I'm just going to spread this. I don't want it on my lip. I'm making a mess up. But the Mod Podge is going to dry. It won't. Once it's dry, it'll be okay. Let me find some more red ones here. A few red ones, different sizes. Just kind of sprinkle them all over. Y'all, I got a bunch of little diamonds. Let me show you. Look at here. I got a little drawer. And this is one. I got one of pearls and one of fluorescence. And yeah, I like bling, y'all. Now, y'all believe me? Pick some of these red ones. Oop, I got a pink one there. I'll have to put that one back. Can't see. Sometimes my fingers go down in there. And think I got a red one and then I don't. My house pops sometimes. Does y'all's do that? This one is also an older house. Let's try that for a minute. Let me stick this door back in there. And let's see here. Put that over there where I don't lose it. And we're going to put kind of spread that around. And let's put this one here. It wants to slide all over. And we'll put this one here. I need to, well, y'all get to see my blunders and my mess ups. Okay. This stuff is mashed up. I might not use all these beads. It just depends on what it looks like. Do y'all think these beads go with it? I put too much, y'all. Let me wipe a little bit of this off with my brush. I think I'm gonna put one up here in this corner. A little dab will do you. But in the comment, let me know if y'all like it. It's kind of like my way of saying Merry Christmas to y'all. Plus, like I said, in this book, I want to be making different things, and I'm going to show you the one I made before this. Let you see it in just a minute. Let's put one up here. This is just getting all mashed up, y'all. It seems like it's coming out more than it's supposed to. We're getting close. Almost there. Let's see. I think I might put one up towards the top. Maybe here. I might put one by these trees. Let's drop that one right there. Okay, there's one left, and I guess I'm going to go ahead and use it. Okay. Now, the only other thing that I'm going to be doing, which will take a little bit of time, is I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to Mod Podge it all over to kind of seal it, kind of, you know, make sure it's on there good. And this is just a, like I said, a little art journal to say Merry Christmas to all of y'all, and that I really love y'all and appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for all the comments that y'all make and all the thumbs ups you give me, and all the people that are subscribing to me, each and every one of you. I appreciate you dearly. And sorry I'm late on saying Merry Christmas, but Merry Christmas from me and my husband that he's working at this moment, and my family. We hope y'all the best. Hope all the holidays, Happy New Year's, and I hope everything is just great for y'all. And just before I go, I want to show you the one I made before this. Give you these flowers right here are a paper towel. I like the way it come out. And I did all the little butterflies. I stamped them and colored them. I used some stamps, I used some words. I like it though. Y'all leave me a comment and let me know what you think about either one of them, or what you think about both of them. You can call this one the blue one and the Christmas one. That way I'll know what you're talking about. And then this is the Christmas one. Now I'm going to come back in time when I do another one with y'all, and I'm going to put it on the, I want it to have, may not match, it might be a different theme, but I want to do some on there. But thank y'all so much for watching. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Y'all take care now. Bye. I kind of had it out of frame, so just I'll tell you bye one more time. But it was pulled down, so I wanted you to see the whole entire thing. But Merry Christmas again. Bye, y'all.